Good morning. So we've started our online Zoom lessons, and so far so good. I know it's not the best way of learning, and everybody has their own opinion on that. But what I would like to do is trying to help to reinforce what I do in the lessons with a little tutorial video, so we can upload this to YouTube channel, and you can then use this as a resource to check back at and try again and reinforce the practice at home. It will also enable you to maybe slow it down, press rewind a little bit, and just double check where you might be having a misunderstanding. Now, very short videos so you can watch them quickly. So this morning we did a little bit of Newaza work. So what we do, we started in what we call the turtle position. So what I explained on the lesson was to have a nice solid base here. Don't have your knees too close together, sort of in line with the hips, and we're coming down into a nice turtle shape. So the forearms and the knees are on the floor. Okay, I'm having a nice strong posture. Okay, I'm not allowing my hips to be too high. Okay, nice strong posture. Okay, and then the first movement is really, I enabled my leg to come to the side, and then from this angle, opening up my hips, I allowed my other leg to slide forwards. Okay, it's fully now supported on this elbow. Okay, and then this leg comes in front of my face. So we're now into the Kezagatame position. Okay. So again, I just enabled my hip to open up to give me the space to slide through, and I enabled my hip to come forward. Okay, I try not to drag my leg along the mat too much. I lift a little bit. So from here, and I come through, hip through. Okay, so this was the movement we were practicing this morning in Saturday morning's technical session. Okay, so the hip flexion coming forward. Okay, we then added a turn. Okay, so I'll just show you from one more angle from this side that might help you. So I just label the leg come forward, then the opposite knee comes through, and I want to try and stay as close to the mat as possible, because obviously when I do have a partner, the weight needs to be down to control the partner. The hip comes forward. Okay, now my turn from this angle would be my leg that hasn't moved yet, coming up and around, and I turn my position back to here, and now I'm back in that starting position again. Okay, so from this angle, okay, here, come through, and then I come back, and then I can switch sides again and do a full turn circle. So this is where we were this morning. Then we brought in position here. So here we were looking at the hold down Kami Shio Gatame. So enable the legs to go back and here. So we used the dummy and we came into the same turtle position with the Kami Shio Gatame, hands underneath the arms, holding to the waist, and then I lie across the side of my partner's head here. And then the legs are up behind support. So the movement was now added to the hold down. So we come through the hip into the Ushiryo Kezagatame, and then I came over on top of my partner for the Tate Shio. So I came up and over and held my partner down in Tate Shio. Okay, so again, make sure you've got good position. So the turtle position where we were earlier. Okay, and we transferred this now to this position where we did the Kami Shio Gatame. Added the body weight. I lifted up my hip, enabled my other leg to slide through as we did the exercise, and now I come over on top of my partner for Tate Shio Gatame. Try to keep my body weight low down. If I allow too much space, my partner will escape. So pushing down on this leg, using my opposite arm elbow to create some force, so I can lift this hip up, come across, and I'm looking to lie down on top of my partner. Okay. Now to control this off, my hand would go behind my head, and I'd get my body weight down to finish the hold. Okay. At the moment, I'm not too interested in how we do the Tate Shio Gatame. It's creating that movement to come around the body. Okay. So I'm going to show you one more time, and then you can carry on with your practice at home. And there we have the whole little routine. So, that's our little tutorial from this morning. Over to you to keep practicing.